Your local Ashley HomeStore is spreading good news by bringing you Feel Good Friday.
Happy Friday, everybody. I'm Nate Eaton. We are just outside the St. Anthony Sand Dunes today. We've got a great Feel Good Friday surprise. As you can see in my hands, we're about to give somebody chocolates and flowers. Her name is Patti. She lives at this home right behind me. Let me tell you a little bit about Patti. She was born and raised in New York, and she was a ballerina, and she ran a knitting shop. Well, a few years ago, she visited eastern Idaho and met some women who told her about a humanitarian project that was happening with their church. They were making leper bandages. Well, Patti said that she could make some on her trip home. She got to New York, she rolled up her sleeves, and she made 500 bandages. Well, after Patti's mother died, she moved here to Parker, Idaho, and she adjusted just fine to this little town. She says that her friend says that she went to meetings at the church and she began doing all sorts of humanitarian projects. People would drop off scrap fabric to her here at her house, and she would make quilt tops, and she never let an opportunity pass where she didn't volunteer. In 2005, she got employment at BYU, Idaho, teaching ballet. She turns 80 in April, and she hasn't slowed down. She's quilting, she's sewing, and she's serving. Those are her things that she loves to do. So we want to thank Patti for all that she's done. As I mentioned, we have some chocolates, we have some flowers, we have a gift card from Ashley HomeStore in Idaho Falls and Pocatello to Joanne Fabric. She can go and get fabric, and get this, some anonymous friends gathered $400 in this envelope to give to Patti so she can get a new sewing machine. Her sewing machine isn't working anymore. Her friends found out we were doing this for Feel Good Friday, and they said, would you mind giving this to her? So she doesn't know she's gonna get any of this. She thinks that her friend's coming over to bring her lunch, but it's really us. Let's go surprise her. Hello? Are you Patti?
Yes.
Patti the ballerina.
Patti the ballerina.
Are you the right one?
Yes.
Well, I'm Nate with East Idaho News.
Oh.
And we wanted to come and wish you a happy Friday. Sorry to interrupt your lunch. Is it Panda
Would you
Express?
like some lunch?
We're good. So we heard about you. Somebody anonymously let us know about how involved you are in the community.
This is the one that's involved in the community.
Oh, yeah. So you make leper bandages, or you have in the past?
We have a long time ago we made leper bandages. Remember leper bandages? Yeah.
And you sew and you quilt, and I hear that you never pass by an opportunity to serve.
We try to find fun things to do here in St. Anthony. That's what we try to do.
Well, the sand dunes are just down the street.
Yeah, but that's not the kind of fun we like.
Oh, okay.
We like to do things for people.
Well, how long have you lived here?
Well, I was sent here as a child, so I lived here as a baby during the war. And then all my career, I thought, when I'm through with this professional life, I'm going to come home.
And now you're home.
I'm home.
And what was your professional life?
I was a ballet dancer.
In New York City?
In the West Coast.
Okay.
And then when I retired in '77, I went to New York with a manufacturing company for dance. And so 25 years in New York.
You're only 50. How did you do all that in your 50
I
years?
am the two of you added together.
No! Well, we wanted to thank you for all you do in our community. So we brought you some flowers. You can add those to your flowers on the table.
These belong to Charlotte. This is Charlotte Parker.
Hi, Charlotte.
And Charlotte is the reason I have so much fun doing things here, because Charlotte, when I came, told me you can do this and you can do that. You can do Quilt Guild. You can do St. Anthony Lady Lions.
Oh, and so you do it all.
Yeah, you can make masks when we're going to have an epidemic.
Oh, well, I hope you like chocolates.
Thank
There's some
you.
chocolates.
This is so sweet. Thank you.
We got you a gift card. This is from Ashley Furniture to Joanne Fabric.
Joanne from Ashley Furniture, where we buy all good stuff.
And then these anonymous friends that heard about you asked us
This?
if we would drop this off for you too for Feel Good Friday.
Yeah,
so
identity.
well, maybe it's in there. Do you want to open it up? And
No, I'll be afraid.
nothing will jump out. I promise. We'd love to see you open it though.
You would?
Yeah.
These are really beautiful. Thank you so much.
I picked them myself.
Whoever you are, thank you so much. Did you know we'd be sitting here celebrating?
Well, I was hoping you'd be home.
Yeah, we are. Yeah, usually I have a note on the door that says I'll be gone all day.
Well, I'm glad you're here.
Oh my gosh! This can't be
Is your sewing machine working?
You want to see my sewing machine? You would
we-
be surprised. I can't open it, but it doesn't say a name.
It
It doesn't say the name. It just says it's a tremendous gift.
For a new sewing machine.
All I can say is I promise to sew many, many things for other people.
Wow, that'll get you a pretty nice sewing machine.
Yeah, oh, it will. And my sewing machine is one, they would love to see my sewing machine. It's about this big. It's a Singer, it's called a featherweight, and it's older than I am.
Oh my Lord, how long have you had it? Since you were born?
80 plus years.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
wow.
It's a very old machine, but it just works fine.
So, well, now you can upgrade.
Yeah, it'll be way fun.
Well, there you go. Have fun getting your sewing machine.
Thank you so much. We also do quilts of valor. So probably that's where this gift will probably end up causing the veterans in our area who have served our country to have a quilt of valor.
Oh, how wonderful.
So that's a good thing.
Wow, you have quite a story. I can tell just you've had a wonderful life, and
We just have fun.
we're so glad you're in our community.
Yeah, I'm grateful to be here.
Yeah.
I've lived in the West and I've lived in the East. Well, there's just nothing like smelling horses and cows. You know,
Yeah.
it's good for it
Yeah.
is.
Well, thank you for letting us interrupt your lunch.
That's okay. We just have finished.
Well, good. It looks delicious. Nice to meet you, Charlotte. Can we see the sewing machine?
Oh, sure.
We'd love to get a shot
just
of
have
it.
to come in this way. This is a little old-fashioned sewing machine.
Holy smokes. And do you know, is it over 100 years old?
Well, my mother sewed for me on it when I was 4 that I remember. And that's how I remember it.
When you were 4,
When I was 4.
your mother used this.
Yeah. And it may have been new to her at that time.
Look
And
at that.
These are, I'll tell you what these are. See these pieces? This goes to the USO. The ladies in Rexburg, the Civic Club in Rexburg, makes these stockings, and they get stuffed with all kinds of things and go to the servicemen overseas.
Oh, how wonderful.
All around.
And
So
you sewed these.
we all do. Everybody does. This is the kind of fun we have here.
I won't tell you who told us about you, but they spoke so highly of you. And you can tell you're
I'm
you're a
really
good person.
embarrassed because there are so many people that do so much more. So I guarantee you, if you want to have a good time, volunteer. You will have a great life.
Here's a living example of that right here.
For sure, for sure, for sure.
Your local Ashley HomeStore is spreading good news by bringing you Feel Good Friday.